This video will explain how to look up a book using the online library catalog. There are two ways to get to the online library catalog. Way number one, you can start off by going to Clever and then finding the button labeled School Catalog. There should be at least two options. You can choose either one. The second way to get to the online library catalog is by going to your library Schoology course. Once you're in your library Schoology course, the very first button says Getting Started in the Library, and there's an option to click Look Up a Book. You can choose that link as well. If you ever come across this screen, just choose the first option and it will get you straight into the online library catalog. Once you've clicked the correct buttons, you should be looking at this screen, which is our online library catalog. To begin your search, you can set up a few things. If you want a book from your school's library, you would have to go where it says All Libraries and click on the down arrow. Then find and choose the school that you go to in order to search for only books in your school library. If that doesn't matter to you, leave it as All Libraries. Over here, where it says words or phrase, is the type of search you'll be doing. If you click on the down arrow there, you can leave it at words or phrases, which I highly recommend because it's the simplest, or you can do an author search as long as you are sure that you are spelling the author's name correctly. You can do a title search, again, as long as you are sure that that is the correct title of the book. You can do a subject, series, genre, or location search as well. But again, words or phrases is just the easiest. Click into the box and type what you're looking for. There are 2 points to remember here. Spelling matters, but capitalization does not matter. Once you've typed what you're looking for, hit the search button. Usually my search results will show me more than one option. That means that my library can give me a couple of different choices. I was looking for The Lemonade War, and it looks like I found the whole series. If I'm looking for exactly the book, The Lemonade War, I can just stop my looking because I found it. Here is the title in blue and underlined. Next is the author, and what you really need to know is the third line down is the spine label or the call number. That is the information that the librarian needs to know in order to help you find your book. So you need to know your title, that first line, and again, the spine label or call number, which is the third line. If this isn't the exact book you want, you can also click into the book's information. You can double check the summary of the story by clicking Look Inside and reading the summary. Or you can look for books that are similar. Here on the left-hand side, underneath the picture of the book's cover, I can click buttons like Find More by this author. It would do a search for other books by Jacqueline Davies. I can click Find More on these topics. I can click Nearby items on the shelf. Let's try those two. When I click Find More on these topics, it will look for topics that are in the book. In my example, topics include brothers and sisters, money making, arithmetic, and lemonade. And it looks like there are more than 200 books that have something to do with the topic that I was looking for. But maybe I changed my mind. I go back up to the blue bar at the top and hit Go Back. I should be back to my book's information. Maybe I remember that there was a book really close by this one on the shelf, but I couldn't remember the title of that book. So I can click Nearby items on the shelf. And it will give me a list of other books that have similar call numbers or spine labels. As you can see, this one is DAS, whereas the one I was looking for was DAV. And that can help me scan the shelves of not only my school library, but other libraries like it. Finally, let's take a look at what else the online catalog has to offer me. Again, I'll go back up to the blue bar and click New Search, which will completely refresh everything I've typed in. Underneath my search area, I can see what the hottest title, author, and subject are recently. I can also find lists of award-winning books as well as bestsellers, and I can see if I can get one of those from my library. Or I can do a different kind of search. If I go all the way back up to the top, I can find this link right here called Find It Fast. If I click on that, I can use topics available to me to find books quickly. Now let's take a look at what else the online library catalog can offer me. Underneath my search area, I can find lists of what other people are reading. I can find the hottest title, the hottest author, the hottest subject, or more things. Underneath that, I can look at award-winning books. I can find lists of award winners, or I can look at bestseller lists. Or finally, if I go all the way back up to the top, next to where it says Search Home, I can find a button that says Find It Fast. If I click on that, it will lead me to a place that has categories of books. I can choose something that I'm interested in and narrow it down to the specific field that I'm looking for. And that way I can find books about a topic without actually having to type in a keyword.